What is going on, everybody? It is the King CWM coming back at you with a hype video. Now, before we start this actual video, I want to preference this right now. If you have not seen Dragon Ball Super in general, or if you have not seen Dragon Ball Super episode 95, do not watch this video. Wait until you see Dragon Ball Super episode 95, or you have watched the series. Alright? Do not watch this video if you have not seen that. Alright, so I'm giving you like 2 seconds to leave the video so I don't put it on, alright? Alright, now that was like literally a second, I gave you like a second there. But anyway, now that that's over, we can start with the hype. And I'm going to put the image on the screen now because I can't wait any longer. Let me tell you something, guys. I can't even talk, seriously. Let me tell you how I feel right now. I just got done finishing the recording. I tweeted how much I love this episode. I gave it a 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. Best ever made. One of the best episodes in Dragon Ball Super, bar none. It was so good. And why was it so good? It had a very simple premise. Frieza kicking ass and taking names. He didn't put any kind of crap around there and play around with his powers. He was murking people. He was killing people. He used Darkseid's Omega Beams. If you don't know what that is, look it up. He used the freaking finger lasers he's always used, or death beams, and actually made them curve and follow people. And oh my god, I was losing my mind. And then when Golden Frieza said, through that hellscape, I felt like my whole body was being destroyed. And then I found the way to master my powers. This is the true Golden Frieza. I was like, wait, what? Wait, because this is what I was saying. I think I said this in one of my Dragon Ball Universe 2 streams, that Golden Frieza was so strong. He was stronger than Goku. Goku even stated that when he was Super Saiyan Blue. He was like, wow, you are stronger than me. But you have a weakness. Now Frieza has gotten rid of the one weakness that was keeping him from beating Goku back then. I don't think he's still stronger than Goku yet, because in the episode, spoiler alert yet again, Goku did not transform when he was hit by that death ball, which I'm going to talk about, the Hakai energy. He was not hit by that. Well, let me rephrase that. He was hit by that, but he did not transform into Super Saiyan Blue. And then when Goku and Frieza punched each other in that climactic, awesome battle, that cinematic gold moment, that was comparable to frickin', I don't even know. That was like comparable to like One Punch Man or like Hunter x Hunter kind of animation. That was gorgeous. Goku didn't use the Kaioken, is what I was trying to say. He didn't use the Kaioken. So Goku held back dramatically, because if he used the Kaioken, I don't know if Frieza would have been able to punch him. Now, however, that still doesn't take away from Frieza evenly matching Goku and Super Saiyan Blue. Now, we don't know if they both went 100%, but they evenly matched each other's powers. And I was like, yo, this is what I'm talking about. This is how you get people hyped for Frieza. Make him tough. Don't make him some random ass guy who you just bring back for the fandom. Make him have a purpose. And there was all the intrigue with him, trying to side with Universe 9, trying to like do these webs of corruption already, and it hasn't even started yet. The frickin' arc hasn't even gotten into the tournament park, and he's already trying to weasel into other things. So I'm like, ooh, this is gonna be so interesting. And then when Sidra, because if you guys do not know this, Sidra is the god of Universe 9. So Sidra gave this random dog villain, I don't know, the Hakai energy, or the god of destruction sphere of some sort, some kind of god energy. And he gave it to him, so that also brought into the point that gods of destruction can give mortals god energy in some capacity, which I found very interesting, which goes back to another theory I had a while back, but that's for a different video. However, he gave him this, and the dude launched it at Frieza, and Frieza was pushing it like, yeah, with all of his strength, and then he got hit by it, and you're like, oh no, they're gonna kill Frieza off. And then he just smiles and he goes, you thought that was gonna work on me? How foolish. And he proceeded to literally crush the freaking Hakai god energy into a ball, like the death ball that Frieza used to blow, like to try to blow up Namek, the tiny one. He made one like that and held in his hands. He was strong enough to contain the god of destruction energy. Now that doesn't see, a lot of people have been saying, because I've already saw posts and stuff in the comments and other things when I finished watching the video, saying Sidra is a very weak god of destruction. So because of that, his energy isn't as strong as somebody like Beerus. That could be completely true. He could be the weakest god of destruction, or one of the weakest. We don't know. What we do know is that still a god of destruction's energy, which is still super strong. It's above a level of any mortal, except for a couple, like Goku, for instance, and other ones like Jiren, and also Toppo, because Toppo was going to be a god of destruction, apparently, but we'll find out in this tournament. So all this stuff happens, like, I'm trying to remember everything off the top of my hand, I don't even know. The hype is real, guys. So I'm like, wow, holy crap, this is insane that they're actually making Frieza not just a returning villain, making him a prominent possible antagonist or thorn in Goku's side or the universe's side, because he did say this will be one of the last times you have Beerus to be all cocky or something to that extent, which made me go, is he thinking about killing Beerus of some capacity? Because I know he doesn't like Beerus, especially when the Goku and Frieza fought originally in Revival of F, or the Resurrection of F arc. He was scared of Beerus, but at the same time he was like trying to be like towards him, like, I'm gonna cut your throat open, stuff like that. So I'm like, what's he gonna do there? And then, if it was just going to make things crazier, just to add on to like the perfect mesh of this episode, they showed a clip for the next episode. And let me just say one thing. The two gods of destruction. Now, if you watch this, you know what I'm talking about. The end credit scene. The two gods of destruction that were fighting on the tournament to test it, I'm assuming, with the Grand Priest smiling. I think those two might be two of the strongest gods of destruction because of how their energy looked, and also how the Grand Priest actually had like some kind of shield up, or he was protecting everything. Which makes me go, are we going to see like a minute-long fight between two other gods of destruction? And it actually has one of my favorite looking gods of destruction, the Fox one, which I was like, yes! And we know he's strong because he was one of the two people that are there, the two people who did not have to fight in the tournament. They're two of the gods. So I was like, ooh, this is going to be interesting. And then you saw all the people showing up. You saw Universe 7. You saw Frost and Frieza talking, which made me go, is there going to be some kind of alliance or some dubious little evilness? It's very exciting to think about that. And then you see Toppo for a second. I am Toppo, guardian of justice. I just imagine him with a Russian accent, like, I am Toppo, the guardian of justice, and I will destroy you, stuff like that. And then you see Jiren. And Jiren, I think, made Goku step back for a second. Not like made him step back, like back up, man. But his energy caught Goku off guard. Because he said, ooh, he's strong. And Goku, like, stopped in place. If that's how they edited it to make it look like that. Maybe. But the way I saw it, I think Toppo's energy is so unique that it caught Goku off guard. Especially because he just fought Golden Frieza in this. And we know how strong Golden Frieza is now, especially with all that training he did in Hell, the mental training. it is going to be awesome. Next week's episode's going to be hype. I cannot wait. This week's episode was a 10 out of 10. I hope next week's episode is decent. You know, I'm assuming it's going to be an 8 or higher because it's going to show off the arc. I'm assuming it's going to be awesome. But this episode, with everything it did, the freaking action, the intenseness, showing how strong Frieza actually is, and how what everyone's been saying, including me, that when Frieza did not have control over his form, that was his critical weakness. But now that he has control, there could be no limits to his power. He could increase so dramatically during the tournament that he could actually possibly kill Kaioken Goku. We don't know. We don't know. He could become, or this may be his precipice, and he'll never reach any higher. Who knows? We'll just have to wait and see. But I'm hyped for Frieza being back. You guys can see on the screen right now that cocky golden face right now. Now, by the way, that's a scene from one of the parts in the episode. So if you have not seen it and you chose to watch this video anyway, I'm sorry I spoiled pretty much the entire episode, but I warned you at the beginning. But go watch the episode. It's awesome. If you've seen it already, go watch it again. I'm watching it a second time. It's really good. And yeah, I'm excited, and I want to know in the comments from you guys, what do you think is going to happen in the next episode, or what's going to happen with Frieza in this arc? I really want to know. And also, I want to ask you guys, not ask you, what the hell am I talking about? Ask you guys. No, I want to say to you guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to hit that like button, comment down below, like I said, what you think about this, and also make sure to share this video on any form of social media so more people can come out and talk about this with you guys in the comments and talk about it, because I want them to see what I think, and I want you guys to see what they think. You know, have a nice little Dragon Ball community discussion. But anyway, this is the TheKingcwm signing off. I'll see you guys in my next video, stream, or whatever may come. And yeah, remember, my Legion, to rise to the occasion. And I'll see you all in my next video. All right, take care, everybody. Frieza alive! Woo!